Evangelist homestead.
Sons and Daughters of God, a Devotional by Ellen G. White. The Cross That Simon Bore, August 30th. And as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross. Matthew 27:32. The Saviour's burden was too heavy for him in his weak and suffering condition. Since the Passover supper with his disciples, he had taken neither food nor drink. He had agonized in the Garden of Gethsemane in conflict with satanic agencies. All through the disgraceful farce of a trial, he had borne himself with firmness and dignity. But when after the second scourging the cross was laid upon him, human nature could bear no more. He fell fainting beneath the burden. The crowd that followed the Saviour saw his weak and staggering steps, but they manifested no compassion. His persecutors saw that it was impossible for him to carry his burden farther. They were puzzled to find anyone who would bear the humiliating load. The Jews themselves could not do this. At this time, a stranger, Simon of Cyrene, coming in from the country, meets the throng. He hears the taunts and ribaldry of the crowd. He hears the words contemptuously repeated, "Make way for the King of the Jews." He stops in astonishment at the scene, and as he expressed his compassion, they seize him and place the cross upon his shoulders. Simon had heard of Jesus. His sons were believers in the Saviour, but he himself was not a disciple. The bearing of the cross to Calvary was a blessing to Simon, and he was ever after grateful for this providence. It led him to take upon himself the cross of Christ from choice and ever cheerfully stand beneath its burden. The cross he, Simon, was forced to bear became the means of his conversion. His sympathies were deeply stirred in favor of Jesus, and the events of Calvary and the words uttered by the Saviour caused him to acknowledge that he was the Son of God.